what's up, people? I welcome you all to Class Talk. On this show, we dey ask all the relevant questions, we dey learn, we dey dig deep. So I beg, continue watching this show. So I have with me in the studio Jesse. What's up, bro? Charlie, welcome to the studio. And I have Kobe in the studio. Kobe, welcome, bro. Welcome, bro. So Charlie, today we dey talk about motivational speeches. So the question on the board is: are motivational speeches necessary? That'll be the question. So my brother Jesse, make us start from you.
Right. I wouldn't necessarily say that motivational speeches are necessary. Right. Come to think of it, let's begin by defining what motivational speeches are. Right. They are public speeches that aim to uplift an individual, inspire an individual to reflect on him or herself. You understand? There could be a tendency that the one delivering that particular message fell short somewhere, right? Or the zeal with which the person came in to deliver didn't go the way it was supposed to. You understand? It will have an impact on whoever is receiving it. And then the way in which the person who is receiving the message also takes it would also have an impact. So I wouldn't say it is necessary or not. I'll be on the border. You understand?
Yeah. So Kobe, what do you think?
Well, I think it does because in everything there we have the negatives and the positives, which are the advantages and the disadvantages too. So looking at speeches that normally motivational speeches are for to uplift, or they are for towards direction or something. So if you are being given a motivational speech by someone, or someone encourages you to do something, it actually changes your whole mood as to how you act and the way you move. And also there are situational too, because what I listen to make me motivated will not be the same as what you listen and you also get motivated. So yeah, it does.
It does. Oh, okay. That's great. So Jesse, I want to know, like, do you recall any moment in your life where a particular motivational speech made a positive impact in your life?
Okay. I wouldn't say it made a positive impact on my life, but then it kept me on my feet. You understand? Yes. I wouldn't emphasize or stay on the point where I would say it gave me a positive impact. As I always say, I'm always on the borderline. You understand? I received a motivational message where it was Elder Toby.
Okay.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Our newly elected member of parliament. And congratulations to all the newly elected members of parliament.
Honorable, congrats.
Yes. Where he made mention of the fact that he started his I wouldn't call it an empire, but a franchise with one Ghana cedi. You understand? At a point, it dampened my soul. Yes.
Tell me about it.
Yes. Let's look at the parameters, right? If you are taking the parameters into consideration and then doing the conversions where we were supposed to convert the GHS to GHC. We used to use a Ghana cedi, which was GHS, and then we converted it to GHC. One Ghana cedi, which is GHS, in conversion to this current one Ghana cedi, right? It's 0.0000, which is 4 zeros. One. You understand?
Yeah.
So if you are relaying this particular information to me to motivate me, tell me way back somewhere in 1980 something where you started your franchise or you started a business, you started with one Ghana, and then give me that equivalency to this particular Ghana, the GHC, right? So if we equate that to this current GHC, it's somewhere around 10,000 Ghana. And then if I listen to something like this, I know I have an upliftment in that particular state. But then if you come around and then tell me the Gen Z Ghana we are in right now, and tell me you started with one Ghana cedi, where we have people who are not even privy to that particular idea that we had a conversion from GHS to GHC. Then they go like, and then what is this one saying? You understand? Yeah. So it could dampen you and then it could uplift you. So I wouldn't say I got so much insight, but it just kept me on my toe. You understand? So that's it.
I'll come back to you. You mentioned something. I'll come back to you. I'll ask you a different question. So, Kobe, tell me, do you recall any moment where a particular motivational speech tried had a positive impact in your life?
Yeah. I had this friend way back in grade 4, and anytime we have a test or anything, this boy just gets zero. And one thing he keeps saying is zero is a number. Zero is a number because when you're counting, it actually starts from the zero.
Yeah.
Yeah. So um, right after school, and he told him that he's going to make it, whether I like it or anybody around doesn't believe him. Yeah. Yeah. So recently, yeah, that was somewhere back ago, but anytime I call him and he tells me that, oh, I'm going to make it, I'll be like, wow. And it also gets me inspired. So one time, somewhere last year, he sent me a book. He's in the UK now. He sent me a book and he said he's an author now. And I called one of my teachers. I was like, son, I can't get you So anytime I hear of, like, anytime I speak to him, I get this motivation that, oh, it is never too late. So I can also get up there.
All right, that's great. So, I beg, Jesse, make I come back to you. You mentioned something when you're talking about that Tobin's motivation and all that. Do you think motivational speakers they have this responsibility of trying to be a bit more practical, or they have this responsibility of Charlie Maker put this speech into perspective? Like you said, he started back in the 80s or the 70s, Ibab. And if he's telling us these things now, he has that responsibility to tell us, Charlie, this one CD, no be today one CD, oh. Then time, so now it be like a huge sum of money. You think motivational speakers get this responsibility to try to explain to us better?
I wouldn't necessarily say that it is a responsibility bestowed upon them to do that. But let's be practical. Obi can ask himself, if it will be a NC, to be good. Whilst you are giving me motivation towards a particular aim or goal, if it is in my interest, let's say I read chemistry and then you are a chemist and you are giving me motivational messages in line to that particular profession, it will help. You understand? But if it's not in accordance to whatever I'm doing, I don't think it will help. Now, the second aspect is this: if you tell, if you motivate someone, right, by telling the person that, by telling the person that, fine, I did this with this particular amount, and you leave it there, you haven't done anything. There should be a rebuttal statement or a practical information behind that particular thing. So I started with 10,000 Ghana cedis. And then I invested here. I bought this. I did that. I did that. The practicality, the business behind whatever you are telling me. If you just give me motivation and tell me I did this with that, and then you leave it there, you think you've helped me. You've inspired me, but then the main aim, the main goal hasn't been achieved. And I don't know whether it's only in Africa, but then I would say that it's only where I am, Ghana, where someone will tell you, okay, so I started a business with this particular amount and then I'm now here, but then wouldn't tell you how he or she made that particular amount. You understand? If you are giving practicalities to how you did it, then the motivational or the speech you are giving me would be of great benefit. Do you understand?
Yeah, yeah. It be so. The say, make you show us the way. Make you not just motivate us. Show us the way, you bow. So back to you, Kobe. So the same question. What do you think? Do you think they have that responsibility of trying to put into perspective whatever they tell us to motivate us?
Yeah, because everything should be practical as it can be. So if you are telling me to go start something, meanwhile you telling me has no idea, nothing about it, how do you expect me to believe you? And and the thing that hurts the most is they will come with this nice and pushing is like pushing you to go deep ebefa but they themselves know which are informal. See, the thing is they have to do something, get to a level, then we always say that okay, so because of this guy, that's why, or that's the reason why I'm also starting from a point to get to. Because you can't just wake up and tell me, say, when you one video said then I'll just start. No, no, tell us.
So
Listen, it could be true. Me, I wouldn't dispute the fact. Yes, upon Chenny free so as ever catch us a dent me why in the nature. It's a me, and I'm ever catch us with the one city next time. But then, what I really need from you, right, as a motivational speaker, is this. Obeka said, "Oh, the way starting. You need to give us the cues as to how we can make an effort towards that particular now the inspire the motivational speech now I inspiring. Inspiration is not just anything. I can't just be inspired and then that's it. You need to work towards it. Eh? Who's the Bible says GDR any engineer engineer. So there's a need for a faith. I said speech now, dear man, a faith and I may accept it. But then I wouldn't just say I'll make it in Jesus' name and then be sitting down and waiting for Jesus to come. And say a cassette now ton ya. Mami say cassette. And your cassette so now far baby. You understand? Oh yes.
Charlie,
Me more be a
Charlie,
I beg.
Charlie.
Me more be a
Yendi ele,
So it is not just about the speeches that we do receive on a daily basis, or we go to public spaces, they organize seminars and then talk to us. But then we need practical, not statements, but practical something to back those things. But people have a man speech. I remember way back when I was in Kenya, we be man speech, and then we were all inspired. Completing school, we knew so Chalako CV got to over 5. Yes, we've sent over 1,000 CVs all over, and then Ejumane in Nihon. What do you do? So whoever started something with something and is not giving us practical backing, then I don't think you are raising any.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. So, guys, please. So the topic is: are motivational speeches necessary? So I beg, make us see your comments, make us know what you they think about, and please don't forget to subscribe to our channel, the Clark Talk. So my last question to you guys, let me come to you, Kobe. Do you think motivational speeches are overrated? Like they don't really tell people, Charlie, you can't just sit at home and fold your arms. You have to go get it, go get the bread. Like you they think say now motivational speeches will have to be practicable. We should tell people to build character, like work hard to achieve, but not just you listen to the motivational speech that Charlie, you will make it, and you sit down, you fold your arms, and you waste some man be say go fall for heaven come. What do they think?
I remember after the COVID, I was gaining weight. And this friend kept sending me some gym things, 6 packs. I'm like, okay, me too, make a try, make a try. Oh, first day, second day, Charlie. I wanna me na me ya. Me tick with him like me wanna me na me ya. Then I realized that no, I need discipline. You know. So once the discipline sets in, you know when to pause and when to continue. Because you can't be doing this thing like for who knows when you are going to. So they need to be a set guideline or something like that. So discipline and set, you will have to set some boundaries for yourself too, because it is kind of motivating you. You wouldn't know who is also watching you. Yeah. So when you put in the discipline, then you set your goals and see to achieve them.
Thank you, brother. Jesse, make I know your mind. What do they think?
All right. Too much with the English jargon.
Too
You
much.
see, we are in a region or a country where everything is short. EPI, book. And then the practical aspect, you understand? We go school, yes, we be chemical reactions. me chemistry na me meet me use as example. Chemical reactions. Now I tell say if you are adding sodium to chlorine, a sodium chloride, which is called common salt, right? Ma kofa sodium ne bra, ne fa fra chlorine no, na ma me hu. Say waka keke na ewo me chi ma emboa me. Nti saa na motivational speeches no ababe. You dey see that thing? Somebody go tell you say do this. This be what I do where I get that. But as to how onipa ne call about that particular thing, it means when say baby a one where we were brought up, right? If you move outside where which is the developed countries, you go to their chemistry labs, they are privy to these things. Conical flask, way. Your time will be to lab, and say don't touch anything. And only as it's candy at all. Because oh, I back birthday, so you understand? Into the practical aspect of it, heading. So me, I feel because everything is theoretical, when you come to the universities, I'm read business. I lecture in the university and then I'm read business, no business math, and then the simultaneous equations, and then the probability statistics, and then the demand and supply analysis. What you're doing, but then how are they going to use that particular thing and then make something out of themselves? Then motivational speech now the man no and kobe you understand?
It be so. Thank you, bro. Thank you guys for passing through today. So, guys, let's keep the conversation going. Let me see what you think in the comment section. Are motivational speeches really necessary for us? And please, I beg, make you not forget to subscribe to this channel. My name is Panko, and I'm going to be a regular host. Thank you. Catch you on the next one.